What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Unplugged and Uncut. And we're about to just jump right into our game one of the NBA Finals reaction. The Boston Celtics coming through with the win. Oh my, 120 to 108. And this is with Jason Tatum going 3 for 17. Ugh. 12 points. But the man brought out his playmaking skills today. And some excellent defense. 13 assists, 5 rebounds for Jason Tatum. But that is all right. He did not have to bring his A game because players like Al Horford chipped in 26 points, 6 boards. A really just excellent game. Robert Williams was being a monster on defense with 4 blocks. Jaylen Brown chipped in a block there as well. Not to mention getting it cooking. When it looked like the Celtics were going to be down and out, Jaylen Brown and Derek White were right there. Oh my. Jaylen Brown, 24 points, was a plus 22. That is right. That's pretty impressive. Also had 5 assists, 2 steals, and that block. Marcus Smart, Defensive Player of the Year. Didn't have a bad game himself. Chipped in 18 points, was very efficient, 7 of 11. You can't go wrong. Brought you 4 assists, 2 steals, and had to play one of the best offensive players of all time in Steph Curry. So, way to bring it on both sides, Marcus Smart. And then the unsung hero of this game might be Derek White himself. This man hit big bucket after big bucket, especially in that fourth quarter. He finishes with 21 points, 3 assists, just a really good game. Man, so I can't believe what we just saw. It was basically a game of quarters. The first and third quarter, the Golden State Warriors were golden. In the second and fourth quarter, though, man, the Boston Celtics went to work. Now, real quickly, let's get into the Warriors scores. Andrew Wiggins chipped in 20 points. Klay Thompson had 15 on 6 of 14 shooting, so not too bad. Now, Draymond Green only had 4 points, 2 of 12. Man, I'm going to expect Draymond to hit at just at a better clip than that, guys. I was going to say a very higher clip, but I don't know how much higher he's going to hit. But I would expect him to hit around 40 to 50%, especially with Draymond attacking the basket mostly. Now, he did take 4 3-pointers and missed all those. But the rest of those other 8 shots, he went 2 of 8 from inside of 3. So I expect Draymond to do better than that. He did chip in 11 rebounds and some great defense as well into the end there. Not sure what happened. Kevon Looney was a monster on the rebounds. He did have, 6 offensive rebounds, 3 blocks, 5 assists. But again, was only 1 for 4 on the field goals made and chipped in 4 points. Steph Curry went off in the first quarter, got it going, 21 points. However, in the second quarter, I felt like Steve Kerr might have left Steph Curry on the bench too long. He did not get back in the game in the second quarter until it was a little over 6 minutes left. I'm like, Steph Curry is cooking. You gotta let the chef go. Man, so that could have been some momentum killer there as the Boston Celtics would win the second quarter, leaving Steph out so long. I just found that a little odd right there. Another thing, in that first half, Jaylen Brown had 12 points. He only shot 38% in that half, but he kept attacking. And Jason Tatum went 2 of 8 in the first half, but he had 7 assists. So he found ways to be effective even when he wasn't getting buckets. And the Boston Celtics actually played a really impressive game. Otto Porter, 3 and D, was locked and ready. You might as well call him automatic Porter. Man, the man was on money. AI had a great game. I mean, AI was hitting his shots. He had a turnover there, but just for coming back from injury, I'm going to say Iguodala had a great game. Otto Porter finished with the 12 points, and Iguodala did finish with 7 points, but he went 3 or 4. Otto Porter 4 or 5. Jordan Poole, he had the lowest plus minus out of any player on the court. He was a negative 19, 9 points, went 2 for 7, had a couple costly turnovers that helped push the momentum for the Boston Celtics. And he might have played a little bit more than I would have liked to see him play when he was having a bad game, especially when you got so many options when you're the Golden State Warriors. If Gary Payton Jr. is cleared to play, why not go ahead and give him a little bit of run in there? See if he can play some excellent defense, get you a couple buckets. You know he's a tremendous athlete. But there was a couple things I felt like Golden State could have did. But Boston, give the Boston Celtics credit. Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart. Oh my, these boys came to play. Robert Williams. They brought the whole crew. Everybody. Al Horford. He was having a flashback game. So this was quite an impressive game, guys. And that's really what I wanted to get into. With about 11 minutes left in the game, the Golden State Warriors were up by 10. And that fourth quarter was just impressive. Not only did the Boston Celtics walk the lead down, they started building the lead up. And Golden State Warriors went about 5 minutes there at the end of the game, a 5-minute scoring drought for an offensive team. It's got to give you some worries if you're a Golden State Warrior fan, but it was just one game. So that's the good thing about this. Both teams will make adjustments. Both teams got to feel good about certain quarters. The Warriors got to feel good about the way they started and the way they came out the half. And the Boston Celtics are going to feel great because they got the dub and they crushed in the second and the fourth quarter. So they were making better in-game adjustments as the game flow was going on. And then again, like we said, Steph Curry was cooking in the first quarter, 21 points. You sit him out into it's literally barely over 6 minutes left in the second quarter. And by that time, Boston is right there with you, trying to push the lead. So I felt like that was a situation that could have been handled a little bit differently. I'm not going to say Steve Kerr made the wrong call. I just felt like maybe, I don't know if he forgot about him on the bench and just was like, hey, we're going to win this. We got this. We the Golden State Warriors. Or if he was trying to protect Steph Curry because he did have 3 fouls in the first half. So it could have been that as well. But man, when the chef is cooking, you got to let the man cook. So great game. I can't wait to see everybody in the comments how y'all feel about this game. Did the Golden State Warriors lose this game, or did the Boston Celtics win this game? I'm going to say the Boston Celtics went out and took this game. They straight won it. Derek White clutch. Boston Celtics got to feel great about that trade they made to get Daniel Theis and then go out and get Derek White to add to this squad. Championship level DNA in a team that has no championship experience because of their coach over there and their mindset. It's going to be a great series, guys. Not going to be no cakewalk for either team. I expect this series to go 7 games, and I'm going to give you my breakdown after every game because this was just too much fun. This game was off the chain, but right now, I'm about to go jump on my game. I'll talk talk to y'all later. Peace.